What's up, you guys? I'm Jasper, and this is JJ Vids. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be addressing a flat tire that we got on the IS300 Sport Cross. So we're going to be rolling out to the tire shop and getting 2 brand new tires for this car right here. And then we're going to check out the Toyota Tacoma that's at the other shop, getting a host of brand new upgrades installed on that truck, including a TRD exhaust, which I'm really looking forward to see how that thing sounds on that truck, as well as seeing how this day is going to play out. So stay tuned. All right, you guys, so we've arrived here at Ram Tire Co., which is where we're going to be getting the Lexus IS300 flat tire addressed. So I don't know if it's possible, but if you would you be able to put the 2 new front tires in the front and then the rears in the back? Yeah, and then that's it. And then this one's the spare right here.
You got the wheel lock inside?
I got the wheel lock, yeah. The guys at the other tire shop almost screwed me with this wheel lock yesterday. They lost it. Yeah. He's currently taking off the wheels right now. This tire in the rear is our full-size spare that comes standard on all Lexus IS300s and IS300 Sport Crosses, which is a really nice thing to have. It makes it so we don't have to have a donut. But this is our tire right here that is damaged. Obviously, we have a huge nail right there. And this tire isn't able to just be repaired because I had to drive on this tire on a flat for a little while because of where I got this flat tire at in order to get a tow truck to come pick me up. So basically, when you drive on a flat tire like that, it rips apart the inside of the tire from the weight of the wheel driving on the road, and it makes it to where the tire won't be able to retain air anymore. So we're getting this tire fully replaced with 2 brand new Falcon Azenas. So thanks, man, appreciate it. So we're going to throw this spare tire back into the rear right here, and I'm going to get this all cleaned up for you guys right now. All right, so here we go. We got our spare tire compartment. We have a lot of room in here to actually put our full-size spare, and I'm actually going to show you guys how we're going to put this right in here. There's a certain way we have to do it. So basically, this end goes in first. You move this back like this. Oh yeah, and this will fit right in. Oh, got to get the center cap out. There we go. There we go. Got it. That's how you get the rear in. It's very snug in the back of this car, but I mean, it fits like a glove. It's so nice that you can actually have a full-size spare in this very small car. So this little guy just rolls up right here, and now we're just going to get this whole rear cargo area put back together. And there we go. The rear compartment area is put back into place, and the full-size spare is sitting in the car. So now we're just going to allow these guys to actually mount these new tires up and throw them onto the car. Very nice. Yeah, so let's take a look at this. These are the new Falcon Azenas tires, and then these are the month-and-a-half-old Falcon Azenas tires. And yeah, as you can see, these have definitely taken a bit of a beating. Definitely a few miles have been put on them. It's a really good thing we got these new ones going on right now. Thank you very much. That's it, brother. That's it, huh? Thanks, man. And then here we got the new Falcons on. Very nice. Gotta love these tires. Nice and clean. So we're just gonna hop back out on the road. Oh, we're missing something for. That's more like it. Perfect. Hey, thank you again, man. Great job. Great job. And now we're gonna roll out. All right, so we got the 2 new front tires on the front wheels of this car, and we're just in the canyon right now breaking them in to see, you know, how they're performing. They're definitely performing really well. I just wanted to bring you guys along on this little canyon journey with us to kind of experience these tires for yourself, so enjoy. They grip so well. as you guys can see, I mean, these tires are such good summer tires. They grip so well, no matter what turn you throw, whatever car you're driving in. I mean, these tires are going to handle you all the way through the corners, and I couldn't recommend the Falcon Azenas more, and that's the reason why I got 2 brand new ones when, you know, my other ones got popped. Yeah. Look at this view. All right, you guys, so we just rolled up here to Advanced Garage where we have the Toyota Tacoma currently on the lift, completely done. So I'm going to take you guys right in here and show you what's up. So I've covered this truck before in a previous review, but this right here is our 2012 Toyota Tacoma long bed crew cab truck with 4-wheel drive. And we just did a host of brand new upgrades on this truck, including this brand new TRD exhaust right here. And as you can see, it's looking absolutely perfect on this truck. It looks like it's meant to be. So another upgrade we did on this truck, it's not super visual right off the bat, but it's definitely a huge upgrade, and that's upgraded lights on the front and the rear of this truck, including turn signals. And that would include these turn signals right here, which if you zoom in really closely, you can see it says last fit right there. And these are last fit LEDs, and when you turn them on, they're extremely bright. I mean, like, I'm already semi-blind just trying to shoot this video right now. But if we pump this truck into reverse, we also put new reverse lights, including these new lights in the bumper right here as well. If you just take a look at this, it's like a complete stadium back here. It's completely ridiculous. And all these lights are last fits in terms of the tail lights right here. As for these lights on the bottom, these are actually Baja Design LEDs. So these ones would definitely be considered the brightest out of all the lights on this truck right here. But like I said, it was a huge upgrade on this truck because now everyone is going to be able to see us. All right, you guys, so now we're at the front of this truck to where we did the most amount of modifications in this build right here. And as you guys can see, we did a full-blown facelift on the front of this truck by adding these new Apex headlights, as well as this really nice Toyota grille right here. And what this Toyota grille does is it pays homage to the old school Toyota pickup trucks that only had these Toyota lettering spelled out right here instead of having the big Toyota badge like all the new Tacomas are. But a couple cool things we did in the front end right here is add these lights. So we added these nice amber running lights, so basically just coincide with the nice headlights whenever they're on driving on the road. And then we also did these lights down here, these red and blues, which are going to be a lot of fun if we ever go out camping or anything like that. But as you guys can see, these lights really do shine bright. I mean, we have this really nice line for the daytime running light, and we actually did the last fit LEDs in the projectors right here because these lights came with these really bad HIDs from the factory, and we really wanted to get good lights to match with the quality of this, you know, light assembly right here. So the last fit lights on the front of this truck and the rear of this truck, like I said before, it's a very subtle upgrade. You won't really see it, but it's a huge upgrade when, you know, the finished product of this truck came out. But I think the coolest part about this front end is these red and blues that we installed right here, because if you turn these on, we got these nice cop lights in the front, and they're all controlled via this little remote right here. So we have it all hardwired behind the grill, and it goes into a module that's behind the dash. It's a really nice install, but it's a really low-key install as well, because if you turn them off, you're not even going to be able to tell that they're there. So we also did an intercom in this truck as well to kind of match with the kind of red and blue lights we have going on. So if we turn on these lights right here, we also have this intercom that makes a bunch of so, I mean, if you want to get in big trouble, you could turn on the intercom, but really, we just did all this stuff to have a kind of a nice party truck whenever we're out having fun with the truck. And, you know, I really don't think there's many other Tacomas out there that have these type of modifications in the front at least. So this is definitely the biggest part of this upgrade package right here, this whole revised front end we did. But I'm going to lift up the truck right now, and I'm going to show you guys underneath, and I'm going to go a little bit more in the detail of the TRD exhaust we did on this truck. All right, you guys, so we got the truck up on the lift, and this is a very important part of the truck and this upgrade right here, and that would be this TRD exhaust, which I gotta say, it came out perfect. I mean, this tip looks fantastic. It has really nice insulation on the inside of the tip, and the welding is really nice on this thing as well. And it's all Toyota. It's a completely factory exhaust or option for this truck. So just taking a look underneath here, we have the muffler that comes right over here, and it even says Toyota in the muffler. So it's as legit as it gets. And the pipe runs all the way back here and then hooks up to this guy right here that basically breaks up into a Y and turns into the catalytic converters in the front of this truck. But looking underneath this truck a little bit more, this is a pretty cool truck because like I said before, this is a four-wheel drive truck. So we have the four-wheel drive transmission right here with one drive shaft feeding power to the rear wheels. And then if you look right here, we actually have the front drive shaft right here, which has this little tiny drive shaft which feeds the power to the front wheels whenever you have the four-wheel drive activated. Now that I've showed you the TRD exhaust and the four-wheel drive of this truck, I really want to go over the major service that we did on this truck, which is the main reason why this truck is even in the shop right now. And one of the things we did was the differential service right here. We have the date and the signature of the mechanic who did the service, which is really nice to have. Then if we come up to the front of this truck, we also did a transmission service, which we can tell by the markings on that plug right there. We greased up all the joints. You can tell that that grease is really nice and fresh. We did an oil change, we did new spark plugs, we did a new air filter. We also did a front differential service as well as a transfer case service. So really, all of the fluids on this Tacoma have been changed and replaced with new to ensure that we're going to have 100,000 more reliable miles out of this truck. Another major service that we did to this truck while I was in the shop was brand new front rotors and pads on the fronts, and then for the rears we did brand new drum brakes, which is something you don't really do very often, but we went ahead and addressed it because this truck does have 178,000 miles. So we wanted to get brand new rear drum brakes. We ended up doing that. They look really nice. And then like I said before, we got the brand new Toyota spec rotors and pads on the front. I gotta say, I'm really impressed with the overall work that Advanced Garage did on this car. It's fantastic. The quality speaks for itself. But now that I was able to show you guys the full service and upgrades we did to the Toyota Tacoma in this part of this truck's build, now I want to take you guys on a test drive with me in this truck because I'm really looking forward to see how this TRD exhaust sounds compared to the old one, as well as seeing how smooth and nice this truck drives compared to how it was before it came to the shop. And I'm sure there's going to be a big difference, so stay tuned. Driving the Toyota Tacoma with its upgrades on it, and honestly the first thing I'm going to say is that there were a lot of rattles that this truck had previously from the fenders rubbing on those iron bull bumpers. Those rattles are all gone, but really I would say the biggest part about the difference from this truck being before to now is just the way it drives. I mean, it drives way more smooth and it honestly feels like a new car. And when you press on the brakes or anything like that, the steering wheel doesn't vibrate, nothing happens. And it's been years since we've been able to press the brakes on this truck without the steering wheel vibrating right here. So it's really nice to have reassurance with the new brakes that we got on this truck as well. But the huge part of the upgrade would definitely be the TRD exhaust. I mean, when you step on it, oh yeah, it's really acoustic and it's much more present than the previous exhaust was on this truck. I mean, it got more power, the truck looks way better on the exterior, and it sounds way better on the interior. So definitely got to say the TRD exhaust was a no-brainer in terms of adding that exhaust to this truck. Other than that, the truck rides really smooth with the full 100,000 mile service that it got, and I'm overall really impressed with the work that was done on this truck. All right, you guys, I think that's a great place to leave off today's video because we were able to address the issue with the Sport Cross and got 2 brand new tires on that car, as well as take delivery of the Toyota Tacoma with all the new upgrades that this truck got. And let me tell you, this truck drives fantastic and sounds amazing. But with that being said, thank you everyone who shows support to the JJ Vids channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell to never miss out on a future video. And I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.